In this video, I'm going to show you how to automate EQ and pan in Pro Tools. I have a session in front of me here with a synth. And I'm using the vacuum synth right here. And the part sounds like this. But I want to make it sound more interesting by automating some EQ and some pan. So let's start by adding an EQ to the track. After the vacuum plugin right here, and I'm going to choose EQ3 7-band because I know you have it because it comes with Pro Tools. Then I'm going to filter out some top end over here using the low pass filter. Just so it's not so bright. Then I'm going to add some upper mids right over here, which we can grab from here. Let's readjust the bandwidth to be really thin or narrow. So I want it to sound like that. I want to automate this high mid frequency as the part is playing. So to automate it, we need to first enable this parameter. And we could do that over here and just find that parameter. But it's a lot quicker to go right here to the parameter we want to automate. On PC, hold down Windows, Alt, and Control. And on Mac, hold down Control, Option, and Command. And just grab it. And right from here, we can enable automation for this parameter. And we can see right here, it turns green, letting us know if we automate this track, we can automate this frequency. So now we should change the automation mode on this track. Right now, it's set to read. We can change it to touch, latch. Let's use write. And so we could see what we're doing. Let's make the track smaller. And go to this triangle right here and change this from velocity to our EQ 7-band and that frequency we just enabled. So we can see it here. Let's make it bigger. And now we'll see as we automate it in real time. Just grab it and hit play. And just like that, it automated the part right here, which we could hear back if we hit play. If we're not happy with it, we could rewrite it in write mode, or we could redraw it with the pencil tool. Right here in freehand, just redraw our part. Or we could do it with the line tool and just draw in lines. Or we could use patterns, like this triangle wave. We could just choose an eighth note and go down over here and draw in a pattern, like this. That's a bit too fast. Let's switch it to quarter notes. That sounds pretty cool right there. So you can draw in patterns or just automate it manually by moving the parameter. So let's do the same thing for pan. Let's make this smaller let's add another parameter right here. And we could choose the audio pan. Let's make this bigger so you can see it. Now we can do the same thing with our pan right over here. But we have to choose either latch or touch mode. Because if we go into write mode, it's going to rewrite the previous pass of our EQ. So let's choose touch mode and then move the pan ourselves. Just like that, we wrote the pan part. But once again, we could readjust it freehand. Using the line tool. Or creating a pattern over here. Let's try the triangle wave. Just draw it in. Let's try it a bit faster. We could also try different waves, like a square wave, which is going to put it either left or right, but nothing in between. Or random. But I kind of liked the square wave. And we're done. Just put this back to read mode. And we've automated our EQ and the panning just like that. So that's automating EQ and pan in Pro Tools. Let's move on to another Pro Tools tip.